Yo, what's good with everybody, man? What's good? I hope that everybody's feeling good, feeling great. Because right now, your boy Trucker Chubby is. Let's go. Give yourself a round of applause and everything. Y'all, it is official. The NFL draft is almost here, and we had the NFL Combine this week, and it went crazy. The NFL Combine has went absolutely bananas. There was some winners and there was some losers. Now, I did get the chance to checking it out with my fam, Rawhide Media, and all of that up in the Discord and all that. We watched it, and but then I also went back and I also had to watch the highlights too, right? So there was some winners and some losers, and there was some people. Hold up now. There was some people that I think that didn't get what I wanted. Like, for instance, let's talk about Jay Higgins. Jay Higgins, man, from Iowa. You know what I mean? The leading tackler, I believe, in the Big Ten. He didn't test as well as I thought he was, right? Now, and this goes to show that not everybody that balls out in college is going to, test well or be a good NFL player. Now, I'm not saying that Jay Higgins will not be a good NFL player, but he didn't test well. I think he ran a 4.8. Let me look at my notes. I got my notes here. Y'all know I'll stay with him. He's 6 foot. He's 6 foot 1/8. I don't know, 224 pounds. He ran a 4.82. It's like a true 4.8. But by him being 224 pounds, he should have ran a lot faster than that. You know what I mean? If I'm being honest, like, there's no reason why Jay Higgins shouldn't have ran faster than a 4.52. Because, you know what I'm saying, 4.82, excuse me, 4.82. He should have ran, you know what I mean, at least in the 6'6" or 4.65, something like that. Being 224 pounds, I think you're a little bit underweight. I think they want you at least 230 something pounds. I mean, if he gains 6 to 8 more pounds or 10 pounds, and they got him at 234, what is he running in? Is it a 5 flat? You know what I'm saying? And then in the drills, the body motion, body control drills, he just didn't test that well. But the thing is like, I don't know, man. His football, his awareness on the field makes up for a lot of other things. Now, how well he studies the playbook, catching the tendencies. He had, because he's an excellent player and he seems to just run fit very well on the field. His film is way different than what he tests. Now, he tests bad, but his film says a different story. Now, but according, see, this is the fun thing about this. See, now a player like Jay Higgins is going to slide in a draft. So, now what happens now? Because on film, you see a total beast in Jay Higgins, right? For Iowa, his run fit, his total awareness, the way that he's able to feel, if you see his 3 technique, playing the A gap or the B, he fills the gaps. It's so crazy. It's so good, man. It's so good on the field. And the fact that he didn't test well, he's going to slide to a great team. You know what I mean? Now he's going to slide in the draft because of that, because he's 224 pounds on top of that. So he's going to slide in the draft, and now somebody's going to be able to get a Jay Higgins on their roster and for the low, and he's great. You know what I'm saying? Now, somebody who tests perfect for me, really good, was Nick Martin. Oh my goodness, Nick Martin. He flies. Now, granted, 5'11" and a half. What is he? 221 pounds. He's a little underweight, but he ran a 4.53, and he plays fast. His body control, the way that Nick Martin moved on the field, and I was a big fan of Nick Martin. Going into last season, he played at Oklahoma State in the Big 12, but to see him move throughout these drills was like, wow. Flyer, undersized guy. And I think by him being 5'11" and a half, some teams are not going to be interested, which is going to probably let him slip. That's a gem right there, though. He is a gem. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, let's talk about somebody who absolutely went bonkers, and I'm sure the internet is buzzing about him. Anybody that got a sports content creator out there, I know they're talking about Jahad Campbell from Alabama. He went bonkers. Jahad Campbell, 6'2", 6'2", 7/8", 235 pounds, ran a 4.52. Now, what? A little bit faster than it, moving. Everything Jahad Campbell did to the broad jump, vert, he just tested off charts. I think, see, it can hurt you, but who's it to say going to the combine may hurt you? Because see, people always want to have the money, but then they don't want to have to put the work in. You know what I'm saying? Or everybody wants to go to a good team, but then they want to be a first round pick. You know what I'm saying? Like a first round pick, you're going to the worst team. A team that's possibly having to shape up a lot of things. You know what I mean? They got to fill in a lot of positions. And they were bad in one particular in an area. They were horrible in one area, right? So that's what I'm saying. It's like, so do you want to be a first? Do you want to be a first round pick, or do you want to go to a good organization? So with that being said, that's what's good about this draft. But Jahad Campbell from Alabama, man, absolutely a beast, dog. I mean, look. He got the size. They looking for. 6'2", 7/8", like I said, 235 pounds, running a 4.5. When you 235 pounds and you running a 4.5, you expecting that guy to run a 4.63, 4.64, man. And listen, he just went up in the draft. So whatever he was at, fourth, third round, put him around above. And some people may be reaching to grab some of these guys. I don't know. We don't know what these NFL owners and what these NFL GMs want to do. But Jahad Campbell from Alabama is somebody to watch. I'm looking forward to see him getting on the field, because there's no way 235 pounds, 4.52, 6'2 guy, almost 6'3 guy is not going to see the field. You know what I mean? He's not. There's almost no way to keep him out from seeing the field. Now, I also want to talk about Teddy Buchanan. Yes, Teddy Buchanan from Cal, 6'2", 1/8", 233 pounds. He ran a 4.61 in a 40. He tested very well when it came to the ball, when the body movement drills, getting side to side, staying in the straight line. I mean, he tested well. I like Teddy Buchanan. I wouldn't mind having him on my Steelers. I ain't gonna lie, but I really like Teddy Buchanan. I think he's a absolute winner in this draft. It's combine. I think he helped his stock tremendously. I think he really did. And I don't think that a lot of people were down on Teddy Buchanan from the jump, but I think it may have helped him, seeing the way that he performed and the way he got down at that combine, right? Now, Carson Bruner from Washington slept on, 6'1". You know, he was under Belichick's son over there in Washington. Belichick's son is the defensive coordinator there. Carson Bruner, I thought did well, 227. He ran a 4.59, but yeah, that's like, but it's not bad. That's not bad. 6'1". He's 6'1" and a quarter, 227 pounds. I thought he did well, and he looked good. And who else do I want to talk about? Danny Stutzman ran a 4.52. Absolute winner. I think that only helped him. Who else? Demetrius Knight from South Carolina, 6'1" and 5'8", 235 pounds. He ran a 4.58 in a 40. I think, man, these guys are just balling. Jeffrey Bossa from Oregon. I think he's going to be a solid pick. I honestly think he's going to be a solid pick, man. But you know what I mean? I think he's going to be a solid pick. Now, some losers, I don't really want to call him losers, but, Kane Mandro from UCLA. He's a flyer. He's an athlete. He tested off the charts. I think that helped him. He'll be definitely available in the later rounds. Power Echols from North Carolina. He didn't run well, but and he ran. He's slow. I mean, just call it what it is. 224 pounds. He ran a 4.8 too. He shouldn't be running like that. Shouldn't happen. But that's something like him and Jay Higgins are in that same kind of boat. You know what I mean? Where those guys are running kind of slow, but other than that, I mean, they play differently on the field, which is good. You know what I mean? But I think that's all right now for the linebackers, y'all. For the linebackers, man, make sure y'all tap in, hit that like button, man. Hit the next video, man, because I'm gonna be doing the defensive lineman, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man, to the Sports with Chuck and Chubby. But stay tuned in, man, because I'm excited. If y'all don't know the schedule, real quick, of the combine, because unlike me, I didn't know it. You know, I'm working while I'm working and working. So the schedule is a little bit about it. Let me look at it up. It's so I know today will be the tight ends and D-backs. DBs and tight ends is today at 3 o'clock, Friday at 3. And then tomorrow will be, Saturday, well, tomorrow will be the wide receivers, quarterbacks, and running backs. And then on Sunday, I believe that's when the offensive lineman goes. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in for the combine, man. I'm excited to watch it, and the pro days too. But I'm excited about this, man, to see what happened, and to see if some guys help their stock. You know what I mean? Because let's call it what it is. Some guys are helping, and then some guys will just probably go to great organizations. You know what I mean? There'll probably be some good picks because we know that a lot of these guys can play, but they're not testing well. And to some NFL GMs and some owners and some scouts, that doesn't work well. So appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all know how I do it now. Pray for me. I pray for y'all. Peace, y'all.